Top of the morning, guys. Welcome to that good old new year. It's your boy Gary Toke. Y'all know me as Rich. I said I was gonna do more content and stuff, and everyone does market watches. So everyone does history of Pokemon things. So it's just gonna be random content. And something I want to talk about today is starter decks. Everyone talks about these starter decks, and I want to really differentiate like in the old school like why some of the hollows aren't worth as much and why some of the rares are worth more than the hollow or used to be kind of thing. Vaporeon. It's all because of starter deck. So these things I got up here on the screen. When it comes to base set, it originally came with the 5 starter decks. One was a 2-player starter deck joint that you see right here in this little top corner area. That came with the infamous Machamp. Everybody and their mama got one of these. You got one early enough, you got a shadowless Machamp. That's cool. You see how it's thin up there? That means it's going to be worth a little bit more. Right now, it's all on damage stuff. Most of the Machamps be damaged unless you're a super collector. LPs at 50. Don't no one let you pull on near man unless it's a serious collector. But yeah, let's talk about Mewtwo. Mewtwo Shadowless is also pretty fire. But you see these prices on it. Mewtwo is only this low in pricing because I know that looks high. That looks crazy, right? But it's no Charizard. And that's because Mewtwo was in the starter deck. Every time someone open up their deck, they got a Mewtwo. First edition Shadowless, a Shadowless, or if it was unlimited decks, it's just Mewtwo's everywhere, and that drove the value down. I think for a fact that if if Charizard was in the deck instead of Mewtwo, Mewtwo would be the more valuable one, or if they even just took Mewtwo out the deck, then Mewtwo would probably worth more than Charizard. I'm putting rackies on it. That's crazy. Let's talk about these other decks. So we got Zap, Blackout, Brushfire, Overgrowth. Gyarados deck, gotta love it. I got this one when I was a little younger. Brushfire comes with Ninetales. Blackout comes with the Hitmonchan. Mewtwo comes in Zap. These decks actually have 4 deck boxes that go like correspond with them that are like actually pretty amazing. But yeah, there's another thing that you could tell the difference in them. Like a surefire way to know you're getting a Shadowless if they have this. They ain't gonna show me no images. I didn't even think to pull this image up. This right here. All right, you see this gold tape. This gold tape means that the cards are gonna be Shadowless. They don't know if it's first edition or whatnot, but like you see this gold, like the cards in there are Shadowless, and Shadowless cards like go up in value type stuff. But compared to things like Shadowless, like Nidorinos and stuff that you pulled out of base at the uncommon cards are gonna be worth more than like Shadowless, Charmeleons, and Wartortles because those come in the deck. Well, I don't think Wartortle came in the deck, but Charmeleon definitely came in the deck. Charmeleon definitely slid. So, yay! Another cool thing on that end, I think I have a second tab pulled up somewhere. I was doing the most. We got Trainer Deck B joints. This other Machamp. I just got all stuff. Ninetales. Ninetales. I don't have these slides organized anyway. Ninetales error card is a card that you can only get from opening like the Shadowless joints, and the error here is that the Fire Blast doesn't do any damage. There's no 80 damage. I did this. There's no 80 damage symbol like on there, so like it's worth Juku money. It's only Shadowless. Check your Shadowless Ninetales, bro. They don't have to be first edition. They might not have damage on their attack. Fun facts. Like I was saying earlier, trainer decks. Now these were released in Japan. These are a hefty little price. They come with cards on the back. It'll be like Trainer Deck B with the red. Trainer Deck B is Misty. They don't have no clear thing, but that's what like the cards look like. And on the back, they'll say like Trainer Deck B. The Blastoise is crazy. Like people like this mug is wild. And then Trainer Deck A is a Brock's deck. You can find more Brock's decks than Misty decks because people want that Blastoise. It's a Misty deck. It was like the better one, but like yeah, you can find these trainer deck cards like online or like if you see anything. These are not fake Pokemon cards. If you probably was like, dang, I had some of those in my collection and I threw them away. I am sorry for your loss. Yeah, let's get back to it. Knock those out. Mewtwo was here in base set. We saw the difference. We got fossil Pokemon here. And these guys don't really mean anything. You see Mux and Lapras everywhere. That's because these are the starter deck joints. Yeah, poor Muk. I'm so tired of seeing Mux. Hitmonchan is always a classic one to get. I'm just close out these tabs. Let's talk this Vaporeon nonsense. So a while back in Jungle, since you got the Hollow Vaporeon in the deck, the hollow Vaporeon was cheaper than the regular Vaporeon because you can only pull this one out of like packs. You'll have to hope to get a rare. The only time you hope to get a rare is like to get a Vaporeon to complete your master set. It was wacky facts. Dark Arbok, Dark Weezing, and the Team Rocket set, they definitely, yeah, this is tragic right here. I don't even know. I just hate they hollows. Let's talk about the Neo Johnnies. Oh, before we start the Neo, let's talk about Gym. The Gym heroes, the Gym challenge joints. Heroes are on the bottom. It's the first 4 gems. Challenge is at the top. These decks are pretty they're pretty expensive, family. They're like not these prices anymore, but like I remember being a kid, I got the Misty deck, and then a kid tried to steal my Tentacruel in 4th grade, and I got into a fight. So I'm going, yeah, Pokemon cards are banned for a reason. It's crazy. I'm glad y'all don't have to deal with that epidemic now, kids. But yeah, Brock came with Rhydon, Misty Tentacruel, Lieutenant Surge Magneton, Erica's Vileplume, Koga's Beedrill, Sabrina's Alakazam, Giovanni's Persian, and Blaine's Arcanine. These 4 are like the ones that you see all the time for the stuff, and you might see the Alakazam. I mean the Beedrill. The Alakazam goes for a nice little penny, especially in first edition. First edition Giovanni's Persian PSA 10 is like a very, very low pop card. So if you have those, check that. Arcanine and Blaine's Arcanine is just, come on, dog. It came in the deck, man. It was a great time out there. Neo Genesis. Neo Genesis came with the infamous Jumpluff and the Kingdra deck. So that's why you see Jumpluffs and Kingdras everywhere on West Side. Next up, we got Neo Discovery. Neo Discovery, they just really got down with doing the Hitmotop deck. And then it looks like an Espeon comes in here, but it's just an Espeon rare card. Your hollow in here is unknown. Really, really misleading right here. Everyone's like, they should have made an Espeon and an Umbreon deck. Nah, family. They shouldn't have. They should not have. It's crazy. These 2-pack blisters I used to see all the time is like crazy amounts of money. Who knew? Wish I had a time machine. Neo Destiny came with Light Azumarill and Dark Typhlosion. These 2 are one of the light and dark hollows you'll see a lot, and I'm just making note, like you'll see a lot of these hollows in people's collections and bulks, and that's because they just came from starter decks, so everybody had them. They'll be in abundance. Neo Revelation did not. Neo Revelations was like, yo, we're not doing the deck thing. That's goofy, you know. Buy the packs. We got Suicune, Entei, and Raikou in here. I said Raikou. Some of y'all say Raikou. Do y'all say Raikou or Raikou or Raikou? Okay, we're gonna leave that alone. And then finishing up my Wotc everything, we're gonna talk about these legendary collection decks. Oh my goodness, this set was so ugly when it came out. Everybody hated this firework collection of stuff, but it makes it do what it do. The Turmoil deck comes with the Raichu, like, so they come with non-hollow cards. Like the decks are made of non-hollow cards. You get the Dark Blastoise and you get the Raichu in the Turmoil deck, and then the Charizard Lava deck. You get a non-hollow Charizard. But what's crazy about these decks, bro? What's absolutely insane about these decks is that every deck you get comes with a random reverse hollow from that set. So the decks are like little booster packs. Like you get like, I did a bunch of research in this yesterday. I was like, people was pulling over Tentacruels, Kabutops, Charmanders, like random things. It's like a random reverse hollow from Legendary Collection. It's inside the deck, so that's why the decks come with a pretty penny. All right, I'm done talking. I said I was gonna make content. I didn't mean to talk y'all ear off. This is my thing about Wizard of the Coast theme decks. If you like it, bro, tell somebody about it. I'm gonna make more random content and stuff like that. I hope y'all was vibing with it. If not, y'all don't have to subscribe or anything. Don't hit the dislike button. Don't break my heart. Actually, I don't care if y'all hit that button. It is what it is. Reese's Pieces. Don't forget the Cocoa Puffs. I'm out this joint. Peace.